I love Voice of America, and I'm going to tell you why. I would travel everywhere as a member of Congress on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and as I mentioned, I would go to a lot of places that were struggling. And one of the things I would always run into is a reporter from VOA, and most of the reporters, they would speak the language natively, whatever that was, and they would interview me. And you know what would come out of that interview that would then be broadcast to the people of that area or country was not U.S. regime propaganda. It was not the great American president said today about the great American congressman that America is great and everybody in this country should love America. That's not what it was. It was a very fair article, in some cases critical, in some cases complimentary. But it was a fair article or a fair news story about whatever the topic was or about our visit. Because Voice of America was not there to pump regime propaganda into different places. It was there to show these people and these countries what freedom of the press was and what it meant to be able to criticize your own leaders. And that was revolutionary for so many people. I mean, and when we destroyed that, by the way, a year ago, it was the most devastating thing that's been done. One of the most devastating things that's been done. But the power of VOA and Radio Free Europe and all these other organizations was showing these folks what freedom of the press really meant. And so over that time of oppression behind the Iron Curtain, eventually the third generation rises up and they say, we have had enough. And they tore down the Iron Curtain. And millions of people today live in an immense amount of freedom, are the best allies to the United States of America. Because even though this was 40 years ago, they remember who we are, what we did, our heart, our soul, and how we changed their life forever.